Good morning. All right. I hope that you are well. Let's get this paint cam going. It's a little bit of a different setup. We are getting ready to paint this one. Hope you are well. Let me stop the overlay here. There we go. Okay, so let's invite our extra camera on. And I have to flip to make that work. We're going to have to get a different, it's used to being on the left side presenting, and so that's how it was designed. And now I have it on the right side, and it does not quite want to cooperate. There we go. So this, of course, is from earlier this week. Was it this week? Yeah, earlier this week. Just something cute. You might want to put a little, I don't know, I love little gifts and snacks or whatever in there. This is just a sticker, but you might want to insert, you know, maybe some little football stickers or something like that in with your napkin when you're doing a party or, you know, a celebration or recognition. I am going to go ahead and get TikTok started. I think this is the way that we are going to go here because of the TikTok being vertical, and I'm on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook right now with the horizontal format. TikTok vertical, YouTube is horizontal. So instead of me trying to do that, I'm just going to have my phone cam for them. So let's go live for them. And I'm hoping that you are going to the paintedpose.com and getting something delicious in there, in that freebie folder, the paintedpose.com, and then you join. All right, that's the countdown. All right, we are officially now live on TikTok. So, like I said, this particular design
which way am I going? This particular design is not in the freebie folder, but it's a couple of circles with little rectangles, so it's easy to do. If you'd like that one, let me know. All right, and I know it's going to take a moment for TikTok to send out their notifications, but this is what we are doing here this morning. Okay, you got started before, and so now we're going to finish that up. And it doesn't have to look exactly like this, even though this is a cute design. All right, so I am going to go ahead and get my TikTok cam set up over here. I don't know what's going on here as far as this voice this morning. So this is where I am broadcasting now using StreamYard, and then TikTok I'm just using its own interface. All right, so I'm just going to slide them up here, and I think this is where TikTok is going to be because it's a vertical format. All right, so there we go. Oh, I am just moving a little slow today physically. All right, and okay, TikTok, I forgot to show that. Yep, we did do this one earlier this week. All right, so let's get that out of the way. Let me put my football, basketball, everything over there. In case I don't get this to you fast enough, let me know if you'd like that. Just send me a direct message or something like that, and then I will get that together. I will be sliding this into the shop by November. And just in case you guys didn't see, we worked on this design yesterday. This one is in This one is in the freebie folder. So if you didn't grab that one, go and get that one, okay? Because that one is super nice. So that one is available. Just go to the paintedpost.com. Do I have one of those cards here? Yes, go to the paintedpost.com and go and grab you a copy of that, okay? You will enjoy that. So now let's get down to it. Good gracious of life. I thought I was okay today, but as I'm moving about, this is proven to be interesting. All right, so we are getting this ready. All right, we are getting ready to work on this. I hope that you have your art supplies, okay? And even if you are not quite ready to paint, then that is okay, perfectly acceptable. And I'm digging out this stuff without trying to knock it over. Go and grab something to work with, all right? There's something great in my folder. If you go to thepaintedpost.com, there is something really, really nice in there for you to get, okay? But if you just want to watch as we paint along, that's perfectly fine too. But my name is Brene Flanoy. I'm an art teacher and I love painting. I'm an elementary school art teacher, and I am starting a membership October 27th for new painters. I've got to figure out how to do that over here on TikTok, because if you mention any place else, I'll get like some kind of notification on here. So let me move my crayons and everything back off screen, and let you know that Bob is here. Okay, Bob is in the building. Let me reduce the light down over here just a little bit, and then we can go ahead and paint. All right, we are ready. Yes, I am a Bob girl. Grew up on PBS, and it was nothing like his voice. I'm sorry, my voice is not quite the same. So anyway, let's get started. This one is a simple, easy, kind of abstract design, and you can do this with any color palette, but this one is really nice, of course, for the month of, what am I saying, March? What's going on in my brain today? For the month of October. Ooh, wait. Let me see if I am making this more palatable over here. Okay, we'll see. And TikTok won't be able to see all of my paint, but it's here. All right. And I will, for any other pink, I will be using this. Okay. All right. So these are inexpensive watercolors. Just get started. Okay. Just get started. Uh-oh, somebody says say hi. Okay. Let me wave. I'm sorry if I say hi, say hi, say hi. Okay. I think, oh, no, there's some more say hi's over here. So let me make sure I'm saying hi. All right. There we go. Okay, thank you for all the people that pop in, and thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. So we're going to keep going. I don't know what the hearts do, but all right. So I think we've got a good setup over here. I don't know why the basketball is in play. Let me calm down. My little tummy is, oh, I don't know what's going on. Get yourself together, girl. Let me find my reference, okay? You know what? I did not put it up on the screen. There we go. I think we're ready. Oh, wait. All right, we are getting ready over here. Now, I may change the time for TikTok. I put 7:05 to 7:20, but now that I'm going to go live, when I go live on YouTube, it's going to be more like between 6:30 to 6:40 when I start. Okay, I can't quite get the right configuration. There we go. All right, so I think we are ready over here on YouTube, and it's kind of acidic looking. I don't know why that picture is bad today. I don't know. It's either washed out or not rich enough, but I don't know. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm just going to go right on over here along the plate and give that pop of yellow. Ooh, let's make sure our brush is cleaned out. Okay, always want to make sure that that happens. Let me see if the yellow is over here. There we go. All right, you can't see my waters right here. I'm just going to kind of clean that off a little bit because we have a little bit of extra colors over there. So now let's just go in with the straight yellow. I'm hoping that's on. Nope, that is not on camera over there, but over here it is. So this rim is going to stay white. This is going to have a little bit of yellow up there. Let's go ahead. And I think when I printed this one off, this was one that did go through my copier and didn't jam up. But for the most part over here, for these downloads, we are using index card paper. I'm just going around here. Let me stand up so that I can really see well. And I am sorry over here on the YouTube. Listen, most of the time it's very rich over there, but today it's kind of washed out. Let me turn out one of these lights. That's really not helping a whole lot. And then that's catching the shadow of my wire. I don't know, y'all. Let's see about this one. Will that help? Not really, but you know, here we are. So we're just going to go right along here. Let me get a little bit more water to help move this paint along. Okay. Like I said, down here, we're going to have a little bit of an extra shadow, but we're just coloring this plate really quickly here. Okay. I'm trying to stay in the lines. If you go outside the lines a little bit, hey, you know, you try it. You know, we try. Sometimes we don't always quite get it absolutely right, but that's okay. This is art practice. I don't even know what the title says here. And I forgot to check that before. I need to get me a checklist. I need to have a go live on TikTok checklist because it's a little bit different than the other. So I am going to make sure now that I will be coming over here. All right. So this is a little, let me go on this edge because it's a little raggedy for me right here. Let me go right here, pick this up. All right. There we are. Just cleaning up some of this stuff here. And this is kind of where that shadow begins over here. And then we can definitely go in here and get a little bit of brown on this brush and go right on up in here. Let me get some water on there, might help. Oh, now that's going to be kind of dark. Let me just do a little bit of water wash so that the paper's not so thirsty, and then it will be willing to accept that. Okay, so this is what we're doing over here, just so you can see. This is the area we're in. Could we grab a little orange? We sure could, but we're going with a little bit of brown right up in here. Oh, that's still a little bit too much. And then we can add, oh, hello. Now I have too much water in there, so we're dabbing that off over there. So let's go in and get just a smidge of orange. All right. And I messed around and I got some color on my rim here. So adding that little bit of orange just makes it a little bit more vibrant. Okay. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to have the reference shot over on TikTok because it's on the screen over here on the YouTube side. Here we go. Here we are. So now that shadow is, now we're just going to add a little bit more outside of the line. I'm just going to come on over here with a little bit of this orange. I'm going to come back with a little bit of brown. Oh, that's my alarm letting me know. So yeah, I will go a little bit longer over here this morning. I'm just moving slow today. I don't know what's, not feeling especially bad or anything. It's just not feeling especially. Oh, let's hurry up, get that over there. Let's hurry up, clean that up. And then I smooth that out. All right. Oh, wait. Let me go back up here because this is where it's going to be darkest. All right. I think I'm okay. This is actually going to come on over here and it's going to come right up underneath here. And I'll show you here in a moment. That shadow is right there. So that little shadow here, it may not be as dark or as intense, but that's okay. Okay, so let's continue. Boy, oh boy, I do not know why that is not as intense. I have to find my line here. Whoop. And I don't even think I had a cup of coffee in the middle of the night. That's what that was. I don't know. I don't know if it's just nerves or something, because I am coming up on a couple of big projects here. And I'm excited about them. So I don't know. Let's see if that's coming out. If that's coming out here, I'm gonna go over here and get me just a little bit of this red right here, and just come on in here to intensify that edge. Okay. And like I said, it's a simple graphic design. It's fun and funky. I'm gonna go inside that handle right here right now. I don't have enough of this over here. I'll come right on over here. And it's a fast design. Watercolor makes it a little bit faster, but acrylic paint, it would be fast as well. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of this purple. See about coming down. Oh, that's too much water. Let's just go get some straight purple and come on up in here to make that a little bit darker, and then I'll go back and get a little bit more red. Okay. And like I said, if yellow is not your thing or pink is it, make it any color that you'd like. I'm going to grab some of this red for, oh, good gracious, for down in here. Let's see if we can get this over here without messing up anything. I do not have enough water in this brush. Let's grab a little bit more red right here. And yes, we have the guidelines here, which makes it easier, but we're still practicing fine art principles over here. You know, you still have to make it look right. And if you're not quite sure what you're doing, I would love to help you. Okay, if your paintings are turning out like warmed over hot mess, come on over here, let me help you. Because as you see, sometimes we make mistakes too, but you know, maybe not quite to the same intensity level, but I learned from some really good teachers, and I sure would love to help you. Okay, so now that's popping out, and that is okay. All right, that's kind of delicious now. I'm going to take this red though and go back up in here and make that a little bit more intense. Why? Just because it's a nice, vivid painting, and that helps. This is not perfectly round right here. Okay, I'm going to tell you to write into the perfectly round department and let them know about that. But it's watercolor and it flows free. Let's see what really makes this particular design pop. Oh, you know what? I should have kept that dark red in here for the plate to have a nice shadow down here. But what we're going to do, we're going to go and add a few of these little greens around here. Let me grab this brush. And I'm going to go in here. You know what? I have to throw this brush out because I made a mistake and let acrylic paint dry in it. And it's not happy with me right now. I understand. We're going to put a little of this blue up here. We're going to grab a little bit of this green. Let me test it out for you. That's not bad. We need a little bit more green though. Let's get a little bit more. Let's test that out. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, let me show you what we're about to do. That will add a little pop. Let me see if my hand is steady enough. I hope that's not too much water in there. And my hand is really not steady enough. But we're going to go for it. Okay, we're just coming on up in here. And you know they make acrylic markers now too. Oh boy, they want us to come all the way around here. So let's go ahead and make sure that we have a nice little pop of this. Oh boy, it's coming right on around here. Let's get a little bit of this blue and let's go for it. All right. Honey, if your hand is not steady, you know what? I can't even say I had coffee. It is what it is. And let me give you the address for that department. You can write in and let them know, hey, her hand was not steady this morning. You're upset. Okay, go ahead and write that department. We need a little bit more water, and we're just coming up in here now. We probably have a little bit too much. Okay. Uh-oh, something just popped up on the screen. Give me just a moment. My hand is already not steady. Let me see what just popped up here. Because, you know, people are going to go to the department. Let's see. That was something that popped up. I don't know. Let me say hi. Oh, hello there. Let's see. Let's see. This is why I'm just supposed to be painting. Okay, there are a couple more folks. Let me say hi. Okay, hello. I don't know what this flash goal is stuff. I don't know. Top 3 gifters send heart me to your live in 15 minutes. I don't know. Okay, I'll press start. I don't know what this is. Do I pin it? Okay, all right. So TikTok I see is really gamified. So I press give me, what is that, the heart me's or whatever that is. I don't know. If I say it, TikTok might be upset with me for even mentioning it. Well, I don't know. There's not like a clear guideline book over here. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to make it in TikTok land because you know what? I'm going to have to sign off over here on YouTube here in a moment. But YouTube, we went over a little bit because I couldn't. I don't know. I just wasn't. I feel better now, but I just wasn't feeling the absolute best. But you know, sometimes the show goes on, and sometimes, honey, if you do not see me, it is. Sometimes the show can't go on, and I'll have to explain, you know, when I come back. So next Friday, I won't be on the live. So there we go. Oh, that looks terrible, but it's over there. We needed that color, though. Okay, that's what we needed. We needed that pop of color. But this brush of mine, good gracious. All right, we're coming on up here. And it's terrible when you're fighting with your supplies. That's not good. And sometimes you have to, what they say, cut your losses. Let me go ahead and get some more of this green and come on over here. And then I'm just gonna, it's pretty much done. Just sliding this one up here. Now I could have done that with the marker and saved myself 5 minutes. But now you got this little rickety raggedy edge right here. It is what it is. We did our best. All right. Let me see about getting just some straight brown right here and going right along this edge right here. I almost want another coat. See if this is gonna let me be great. Probably should let this dry a little bit more up in here. Let's go ahead and just kind of wiggle that on out. Blend that on out just a little bit. All right. Ooh, babe. Okay, so we're going to leave that part alone so that we did not even make our tea any darker. Oh, wait. So we need to do a little bit more. But I do not want I do not want a part 2. I just want to go ahead and get it all done for part 1. So here we are. That's what we're doing. Oh, 10 new messages. Let me see what is TikTok telling me now. Okay, I don't know. All right, so we're just going to come along here at the bottom right here. Right here on the side and come on down. Load up again. Come on down. Okay. Load up. And come on down. That is perking that up a lot. So that's why I spent that time to make sure we had that little pop of cool up in there, because ooh, when you start messing around with these colors, it really does. Let's see how we're doing this. Are we fading this up over here and smoothing this out here? Okay, with whatever water I have left in my brush, I'm just smoothing that out right there. All right, and that makes me want to go right back here, right at the top, and do some more of this straight dark red right there. Okay, that just, well, now listen, I almost painted on that white edge. That just helps pop that out. Okay, and for those of you that are joining and things are not exactly round, the department for the Not Exactly Perfect is open as of 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, now I need to hold this carefully right here and just tip right here. Whoopsie. We can't find a steady hand this morning. There we go. We're going to leave that alone. I am okay with that. I am okay with how this is playing out right here. I'm going to add just a little bit of this right here. Yep, I'm okay with that. I think that's a complete statement right there. Okay, I'm not sure what the people are seeing over here on YouTube because it's a little bit washed out. Maybe we added a little extra leche, a little milk in this one because this one is not rich. So let's go ahead, and I should have done that first. But we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of this orange. We're going to warm that on up in here. Woo, boy. All right, they're coming up in here with a little bit of orange. Just so you can kind of see where we're going with that. Well, I did it. I just got it on the painting. I'm trying to move quickly. That's part of the problem. I'm trying to get this coat of orange on here before I add a little bit of brown, and I don't have enough water. All right, so let's bring this one down here, and then that will tie everything together. Okay, that's what we're trying to do, to move quickly and keep that out here. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of brown. All right, so we've got enough water on there now, enough paint, and we're just going to move this around to the edge. All right. All right, so here we go. We just wanted just that straight color. There we are. So now there's enough on here, and then we're going to wrap this part up. And thank you for joining, and I want you to have an amazing weekend. Okay, so here we go. We're just taking whatever paint we have. We get a little bit more, and we're bringing it right to that. And That is a complete statement. Okay, we're done. So we've got a little splatter down here. How do we clean that up? Clean up, clean up, clean up on aisle 9. All right, let's see about getting that up. Okay, we were able to dab that up. Okay, so there we go. A complete statement over there. Okay, now let me come back up over here to my YouTube audience, and then TikTok. I think we're good. I would like to pop you off, pop you on. Let's make sure our brushes are cleaned out over here. Okay, we always want to make sure we do that, even though we don't always do it. Let me throw that over there. And let's see about coming over here. Okay, there we are. It's richer in this studio. And let me get TikTok off of here so that you can see that we are about to end the stream over here. And I am on StreamYard. So see, while I'm on camera, the actual reference is there. That's the difference. But the thing is, over here it's horizontal and TikTok is vertical. Over here, horizontal, vertical. And so I want to make sure, there we go, we are in the studio. That's where Bob is. It's not quite dignified, but that's where he is there. And this is my studio. Okay, so we are about to pop off of here. So we've got TikTok. Oh, okay. All right, TikTok. We've got TikTok, and let me pop this down here. Oh, come on now, behave. Oh, that's it. So let me see if I can pop you here. So we've got TikTok and who is this? Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So thank you for joining today. I did turn that extra light off. Let me turn that light back on. Oh boy. There we go. All right. This is it here. We're done. We're officially done. It matches up pretty good. Okay. So let me flip. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. We're figuring it out slowly. Here we go. Till the next time, TikTok, we are signing off. We're signing off everywhere. All right. This is the bright lights that my other camera. This is where you are. Okay, this is my tripod right here. That will be where you would be. And this is where the YouTube audience is viewing everything. And so, yep, that's that. Peace to you. Have an amazing rest of your day. And I'm signing. Oh, listen. The struggle is real today, but it's okay. We're still here. We moved a little bit more slow than what we normally do. And I don't know. I just don't have the energy and the voice today. Peace to you. Hoping you'll have a great weekend. Oh, TikTok. Oh, you get a ratchet view. But it is what it is. Peace to you. Have a great day. We're signing off over there, baby. And when I tell you, I don't know where the strength and energy went, but I'm going to need some today. We got things to do. Have a great weekend, because I think I just told you have a good day. Have a great weekend. Peace to you. Bye-bye.